Well, so we are back. Quickly, you ever call Circle na in your bema Elton John Bobby or Honum na 18 editing come. Elton, good morning. I'm to say. Great. To see, I see what Circle sounded here.
More since 11 p.m.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. Basically, then try for you to then they see what he saying.
I'm so behind my mom when you pan. I'm so GCB tower. 10 tower na chi filling station or going filling station. Formation right by Yan and said it's one to an almost explosion do self filling station na chi. And now explosion do collapse war a war between self filling station and any part if you were here. And then there was a bigger explosion. It took him up. Now the part in 2025 we are taking shelter. It was self filling station almost said now. Omubufu and Aseno. Depending on now, baby, you won't car debris, truck, taxi, private vehicles, tankers. At least I can benchmark kind cars. Bear 12 in Asem. It's an explosion in our just a buffer and Nipano swap. Nipano debris na a free move.
Okay. Hold on just a minute, Elton. But what will feel? What will share this year? Some of the pictures are your marcos of. The brain so the choice and our circle and then I will show you. So that's the LTN trust you for you know TV and trust you.
They make an from that time and I run ye bar hanum fire service for buy or mobile models on bedi bring the situation under control. Yenitium later now is when it's a call from Kakana feed your mind fancy it's Miko baby at the end when I was there. As the body after body which will never be allowed to Nipa and Dahorum. So far the fire service for the can say Nipa 80. And I'm so more. I do my call. Omodomo Guki and I do more more. Nipa 80. Now, the possibility to be a Nipa more and also say high because I've been up and near my subsidized a copper or more elko if you feel near the other. Asem now, I want to see on the sanity.
Mami, Musa, era sefa sata or Hodom Pacho Dasu.
Yes, give us the Fasata.
What is he saying? Dear Noka?
Mamma for man, Wangasa, only in common church anymore. Was the Fasata, Adom TV, and now almost who they were and America Sohanum. We then come up on the top farm. So far, you know, a dear bit Makashi for.
I can't say much. Mint can be breed. It will be near Nehumi said, so by a year cycle, Hanamo. A year filling station at Tua Ghana Commercial Bank, Kesee and a Jatum. Ashe. And then you see a Ben so Ashe. Mamenka said GCB Bank, maybe a dine dear, Yanka said a Jano Ashim, and a dear and Shinibi. Now, Osha. To say a Nipebi Ashram Kwamaha. Nipa do ne de mintimi nka obia obetumi abɔ nipa de do din na ebe din se obia betumi abɔ nipa do a ahwere mo nkwadi ebi se edisi anajo edibi ko saa de esumu ni ade nti se nipa do de ese yetwen ekire ansa na ebi etia aka nipa do a ese bi ahwere mo nkwa
na police as well mo ka she the people be na wa ha no ma obo he no ma e koso eno emajumadi no koso bi amoke no
so usha na nka oma bamu kese aba aben be bia filling station wo nanso ye ne oma kasa nti nipa no kwati saa ne ye hwe no na mum so bi efutu kakra de be ma manfo ni se ba ni se yi a ya omu mpu mehwe eya na efu se nipa be pu abehwe yesi asem sisa ampa ya no obi apese o hwe yesi nanso asisa no nsemfo front mi fifem sisi na ma sabi wa hwe na akɔhwe nipa nkwa bebre na nipa bebre so presa nti abasa o munyina kire kura mo men be bia asem ne si hu tete be ya o mangasa betumi abɔ mo nkwa ɛho ban na me toso mienu aprosifo ni nipa so ɛyɛ adwuma no so ebenya kwan ayɛ adwuma na ne toso miensan so ye for the evidence no ankosai obenuka said they will not tamper with evidence so they approach for ni atoyente ma boa for so eye nhwemu no so betimi anya akwan afa fa ne bi abeboa mi na nhwemu ni ye dom asese omo anya saatimi na so ye be se basa ya omo nyatiri momo mehu e se enye ma won
Fasata da CP Jorasi Fasata ne some of the two Ghana the figures as we nipa o ma form wa from kwan dey figures be na about billion I got it to many so one kasa no nipa 73 and ya san ti say bi be come ko see 80 now we are here 96 the best say confirm figure be ba bon tian sana yetimi e de sani mo ne manya ba ewie.
Well, Elton, the CP said also this. We are very sorry. And I pay pictures. I actually your pauchopi. Nedite kedika bonka. I know she ye prime. Yanko Ebenezer Dosu Nadmo, Deputy National Coordinator Nadmo, their preparedness and readiness for situations. Yeah, Ebenezer, good morning. I'm Pomti saying.
Hello.
Good morning. I'm Pomti saying.
I don't really speak to you. That's my problem.
Well, my question is, NADMO, what really is NADMO doing now?
Yes, NADMO, our major role is to coordinate all the agencies that need to work around a disaster situation to make sure we achieve maximum results. What this means is that for every technical agency in this country, whether government, private sector, non-government organization, the UN system, you need to be working with them, and that's what we do. We meet with them, we plan with them.
Well,
there's a problem,
Mr. Dosu, we have a problem at hand. What role is NADMO playing now in the situation we find ourselves?
So it's a background to that. So as soon as it happened, we activated the emergency operations plan at the emergency operations center, and so the police were there, the soldiers were there, the fire service. They sent representatives to NADMO, and then they sent teams. As we took decisions at the emergency operations center, if it's soldiers we need at a point, you need police, you just call them because they have formed the teams already at the beginning of the operations. So you tell them, we need you at this point. Go there. If there was a call from there, we'll give you the number. When you get there, call this fellow. And in the team, we take their numbers too. And we also tell the fellow who is in distress that there are these people in the team, maybe at least 2 of them with their telephone numbers. You can also call them if they are not coming early. We also keep pushing them. And so that is what we have been doing.
In terms of logistics, your readiness and preparedness, NADMO, for this disaster.
Hello?
I'm saying in terms of logistics, readiness and preparedness of NADMO in times like this.
Well, logistics, NADMO directly, we will not have to have everything because, like I said, we coordinate. So we believe the military has what they need to fight whatever disaster. The fire service people have, for instance, like if you heard, there was even fire during this rain. And so they play a role. And even before you even do these things, you need police to cordon off so that the crowd reaction does not disturb what you are doing. And so, I mean, we have human beings as main logistics. And because we have been meeting with them and we plan with them, we know what to do when there is need to respond. And so we say that if you plan well, you can respond well. Logistics in the other terms like materials, because logistics means men, materials, and money. And so we maybe money we cannot talk too much, but maybe vehicles, maybe other, maybe like for floods, the Navy people and the 48 engineers people brought in boats with their vehicles so that if there were people who would be drowning and there's spans of water, they could pick them from that one.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes,
Mr. Dosu, Deputy is the director, deputy director, NADMO, deputy national coordinator, NADMO. So I'm not in the mood for this. What's
he saying? Then NADMO pray oh yeah. Asem nipa na afi ne senda ho no a wahye no. Kwan be so na afa so akwabo a na maybe na soldier for na yede. Today. What's he saying? Yes, I tell you, Bambo Bia or my Munesa.
That's it.
Nipa near blue. Then you have papa near tea and nipa your watching. A busy at your cruise, and a woo. Sacred. Yeah, sure 21 more copper bambo, cocoa, filling station. No more per bambo to say, a tender name will be a net as a face, you mark up him, filling station, up, I jam a nipa, I feel almost at the half. Oh, the soldiers and the boat and the boat and the soldier and the boat.
Well, then I decided, say, so you didn't want to come in, Kevin. It's almost about 12 years now, 13, 14 years now, but now TV and radio. So, yeah, casa every year. Now, no, Damekasa, I quite say a Fabi Ayeshe. A do June, July, Biana, a Asem Kesee, Ghana. And then, yeah, was how we know, Bribia than our minds are occupied with MPP, NDC. And no, I don't know who be a moon class and can soon bet me from our common, allowed you for the idea of 1 ton crown. And they correct that here, ye assume more, a fee yet 10 more, a fee yet 10 more. Well, sacred you cry, sign quite no more in Tigrano. Congestion or no congestion. I don't know. Yeah, a new plan for a baby. Sir, dear, no, as you are part of the problem. Because I can't do a block. Congestion, it's your for VIP, and we for the crying for the song to baby. A new plan for Basia Kesee, woman in a chokush a baby, or my chokush a baby. I will be saying cry, ordinary days, you to a crowd. Open so fast I can cry coffee at traffic here. At TS one Asem Kesee and Suasa, a one cry, papa no cry, and shota, at Tahoe. No, I quite ama yede a casi, I talk to content baby, a change baby, no. Just say, a why did Jamaica say, Upas of our crown baby for ya block one. Pana blocko. Pana blocko. I sure no toss a bomb, no, no, crown, thank away no. Precautionary measures, bay. Because tender na boy and run it. I mean, any normal human being, who say no, be beer to me see. Be beer to me see. Oh, now for some time now, dear Bagua, me who you say police for no. Ya no amu jeja kwa ho ehwe check be fa no kwale so na bi jan wo mu ni hobiom wo fa ku say wo mu ni hobiom enti ke bia police for na jeja ho no kwa e benya hint bi kra ba mane dada ana bibisa ye jeja ho sa na ete krom a wo be pepe gu bibia kodi pe bibia kodi I don't know, but yeah, be can say na
na see asa bibia na su ato na asa fire sa.
So, and I even don't want people to start attacking, saying that you can say AMA chief executive. So it's beyond the AMA chief executive now. Collectively, your responsibility over the years, and the do some pension, and after the idea many person ya, quite a fast say Panabaya, the nequa supervision is right problem. Over Bribia Diacase, even over the way they say, you got to move Mosisi. Who has a local government for shares? I did say, yes, Shassi, oh my goodness. Every crying, not missing Crawford Kioswa. I must free baby, I could see baby in Crawford Kioswa. I paid the pedano, Nasam Katwa. And Nasam Katwan Krahadia, there's a Tiaka. Nadia Buffalo says, Cafono, one name said, you could see Dino, a Honiano, or what's against your mind. Oh, I feel when I know that champagne. Next, your time, what to tell me. It's your time, not to tell me. What school from your time, not to tell me. Domi crossing to Kukumili. Let me cry the anchor. Because Domi cry quite already, and no, I quite no said, yeah, I say yet, Tiano. Next, your talk our area, a year fast or the end, they die. Many pad you are watching how? Why? Ni pad you are watching. Hey, oh, I don't cry yet. I know yet, dear, on the crown also on the crown, a business a business is this. Emma said, Johnny Bakukra, one quiet Juma, one also a Jenny Black. In for you, I did a farm feeding in Sweden, a more remy, a huye, a samo, so akukuduro no form afa che na utimi esuti yebeko na yetie aban the numbers bi atutu dwa ebi ahụ chiri bia no na wono hwe ho ntu ho na mo
fa botu nto so
no na de omo kan say omo atem
fa botu nto so mefa mo
nti ehade na sabere de
fa botu nto so mefa mo
so as a country yen sipo say nioma titu enka ha fansuo ya gata ya kwan ye efi ya sisi baby ho ya ebebo kokko agba say me aha usia
enko dan wo ho ensidan wo ho ebisi blocking nsuo kwan wow sprinters ye bi esisi dan ya block baby nsuo fa
yenko quickly can she part e wo nom part good morning apom ti say
onye me Adom oboko
very good o can she so 170 say
so can she dey obepie ma say na baby e tin sa pepepe nsuo no ato akonko for shops mudodo na ifisa ha say no jedie pan na koso ha nti for shops dodo na nsuo akom ana pe omo ba ye bi mo hon ma no mu nim te ebedu sa mbempe so no nti omo ba na pe omo ba ye yo mo wanwa omo gu so omo sesa nsuo ade fi omo shops mu ade pie
what part
ahometu wo mu ne say anhwe ya say body bi betimi esi nkofo dodo na shops mu wo the generators esisim na nsuo no ko inside no ama generators no mu fuel no bi abetete nsuo nani na omo sesa de gu abonten enti sa anhwe ya na say nsuo ko toma eno nso anhwe be kwa kofa asem foforo ade aba
well but as we speak now shops now in him say nipa dodo na shops amount for the demu na eno so 170 say won't say nipa binim yenuanim bi ma hwere mo nkwa na say 170 say o kaneshi
there be sabe de be pia de nyanti say obiara nso afa no shop na shops do don answer no matutum
okay
and is nipa ko ne da honum na say nso no ko honum dia odem na nso no wo honum nti ntimi enyamfo bia nkoye nti bibia asade
well lai ben so for say tomato for tomatoes for lai ben so na Adom dem kese pa
yo ene nema ha se ne de yen sheda ni se ntuma mufo ana se we mfo e wa omutunton frafra shop ebi wo on momuton door locks ana se hardware nyama ye de tutu dan mu no e wo se sanyama ne so da de enti so afa de ase emufa na nkofo dodo na akokko shops mo yi ena ebi nso ye panties ebi mo so ton entire nkofo hye ebi mo de ya training plate ni nyama egu ena dodo na ye nyama nso koma na ase
okay, you better was the US na ihu na natural kakra. Yeah, that was CP and then shedanye whether fortunately or unfortunately 4th of June and then 4th June Ghana abako so msino yo Asem Kesee can and then wasem. You be ka ho asem e dia 4th June eti wow celebrate birthday bia so no yes unfortunately Dominic the other fashion in here the China na
same birthday
okay so
ono so kwasi Adom ko wia no pa ni 50 million ne yere nto ma ne ni TV ne ma kakra ate so ko asode yaba ne bogra proof no afi want me China for dos bi o mo de ade ko wura ho ebuye edura mu nti na woda so otumi ni papa
all right so that's it obakoso adwaje nchwabre but said ye kanu unya kwanya na ebedi nkoma a extremely terrible situation embe no partisan na enkofa sembe yembe entertain ne insu na die nyina nya de ma ya hom te kwa ne se etuanyonko a osi etuediem de asi wo circle titiri no so unim se o maame o papa o wofa o nana o kani o yiri bi unua ba bi wo mu ana wo faase bi wo mu enti emnya afi na ye be kasa asumasi na obenten collectively as a country yen hwese braso se aban hihye titru efa bre tise ho efa eye dan sie su ba bi eni kios isu otimi peja kios be si kwanim sa se
me ba ye bi sisim ebi atebri kios so ebi sisim enkrofo cars hye gotem krofo cars hye gotem ensuo no tese yenim se kanesi na nkansuo to kakra na ehwa yiri ni ade na de ba bia ye Spinters Road East Legon ba bia everywhere foreigns honyina aye ma agrofo kasa papa kasa abroti anka wo mu koto agu Ghana de obo aye be ni ya ye bi ya be ni
what fin so a eyi abeto kwam
monten ho eno na tira say ye ne huni because panimu betumi atena ne kamu akoto wura ya mete se ka be ka ho asem akoto wura e de asel Legon game pa kwan so de ko wura le go asese ni wura fi ni fie ni border efi onu ni fie aye ni fi no wanya kwan de esinikam na oduru ho a watoto wura ni mu a ensuo to na eyiri a enye gotam na de ebe anasa ka kwam na de baba bi gina enye asam keto o nya asam kesa yankasa ye wo haw enti ye de set abai so a ye fa bintine ye so because yankasa so kura ye tipaye oh okwa that point we ye tipaye but ye so ye tipaye
okay am so quickly PRO Emma wiemu sachra adwuma no weather forecast of na afi area naglate ono kasamo fire sorry na yenkobuso omo se omo so omo ho boabo abere ti se mu no ebi kwa na aso ode
no so kra wo ni twi ne papa
area naglate good morning. I'm sure hello good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sure you're not doing fine. I'm sure.
Well, actually, you can never be fine at this situation and condition.
What has been the challenge of the Ghana National Fire Service in trying to take charge of this major crisis?
Hello?
I'm asking, what has been the challenge?
What has been the challenge?
Yes.
Is that
That's the question. What has been the challenge?
Well, actually, the challenge, the person for it is about the flood, the running water that has actually prevented us from accessing where the fire was at the filling station in the first place. It was running so swiftly that our men have to have a rescue line tied to a pole before they were able to have a garden to fight that fire. That has been the biggest challenge that we had. And apart from that, because there have been some lives lost, it was difficult at the time of the firefighting when we realized that there were people also trapped in some of the buildings. The rescue operation also took us some time before the actual firefighting. So those things has actually been the challenge and then the problem faced during the firefighting.
The stance now, has the situation been able to come under control?
Yes, exactly. The situation is under control. We'll be able to extinguish the fire totally. Despite the fact that there have been some pockets of fires that might come up intermittently, we are here. The time that any of those fires come up, we will totally extinguish them. We've also been able to retrieve those dead bodies that were visible, and then we are here because there have been some stagnant water collected in one of the buildings, and then where we have retrieved some of those dead bodies, we are trying to see if we'll be able to prime the water and then to ensure that every dead body is taken from them. We are also doing our salvaging to ensure that at least all those debris, other things that we have in there, if there is no other dead body under the debris.
Well, you've been there throughout up to this morning as we speak. Are you able to put a figure to the number of people who've lost their lives?
Well, I wouldn't like to be specific because there have been several numbers that were coming up. When I gathered 73 personally, there have been 50 that were coming from other sources. But I will wish that until we are able to conclude on our salvaging and other things, we should leave the total figure because we might still find more dead bodies, and then where the number will keep changing. So we can leave the numbers for now until we finish everything.
All right, we'll leave you to continue your good work. Mr. Naglate, PR, Ghana National Fire Service, and Atani Delali. Clearly, figures in the end team in Asem Kesee, you are unable. So, but I say, because in your bay, no, was circular, your kind. Nipa ne, or my baby, Ejina, a Hong Kong, between you now, you should try the first place, I'll between the police station, you know, I shall see, or more that's come. Nipa do na ejina ho nyina for a start no omo nyina akọ asa na cars nso e wo nche nipa titina
efie ahodo a bemme ho nyina da
afa omo load no omo twen no if you are who do a to no you can imagine that Dodona and for Mundi. You can imagine that Trotro are packing.
I made for them more, ebida kailum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Munina, Janabet me a fast woman in Afra. Just our whole some natural and Chamatu and Ghana. It is a disaster pa, now to your power, Kuruma and Nana Paya.
It comes back to the issue. I don't know. It means so that spiritual connotation, it can say. Ghana, a yare spiritually.
You want to pay it, near Mount Quay, young Papa, national player. National player, you just say, our home, national player. Yeah, nay. We share their politics for so I wouldn't you baby. Now heard the near my aid to me to tell me we are and yet the idea to meet now Shahana so what to do
as a minor the two and a movie and I can be and I
so for be bomb pie and yet you're quite as say to me bomb pie more mine but you see collectively in I can who boom and they nipper back as so for in I come who boom now to me as Sushasa for Radissa the aircon they are not near because I know the say national service for fire service for brown players. Wo mutumi alcohol.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Nana mo panyi be ka some mentia also ka some try.
And I'm kase na me ene senye nipa dodo na ahwere nkwa a abotomia. Nana ka me ka wasem bi. Aban ko Ghana for na nkasa ye to aba no. Say the man aban odo ye di agro.
Me etimaleni because I like the whole say na be ukọ na where situation na e senka aban to be bowra. Na ye too crofo gu ho nyina pa ba fu from omotra enya bia a wotena e ye so to a ketu o kase o ho nyina
ba bia a bedu no even though ye the subo bobo candifo no e dey tumi asho but bia bedu ye ka e fa kiosk sia e kiosk be si ho and two ball and go or the ball be go and ko to wall I say so be from akoto uko bupe asemi wo MPP na me wo NDC na wo so good
o ye me sa and wo mo tetela jo area mu nyina ni me say ho nya baby papa yetena Honya baby papa yet na make
oh my goodness. So for you with your back
just abrabusem abrabupa be ma gramo 10 gramo say ensure na adana ebutu sa wo ba be si a wo pa adwumayo abrabusem o ato aye wo maimu ene ye de bi etre mo baby awo bi ankran ne ewu nkran greater ankran aha eye capital Ghana capital ena troyen chem say ena ato ye sika ne che nra yes ni say nsuo ni bufa so na akronfo so nam aso wo mo bo ankrofo de o matwa nsuo no wo de obaga no wo de sen
na wo na oni ko baby awoko
wo tu botom na
wo na wo je no baby awoko
wo bisa asem wo bisa tese wo boawo amo watumi atwa nsuo no wo so mu no wo boawo na ne sana mu boto ho ene wo mpaboa no ayi afiru na ase no wo de sen wo akronfo nam say at this time a nsuo ato anipa ho atere no a ka ntumi nko no wo mu so na mu ayi adwuma wo muso na mu eye adwuma ye koso bompa e say nipa ahwere won kwankwa de ye ne say ye nim nipa ahwere won dabi ete say ye nyehunu papa ye nyehunu ya na pa Felicia na e kasa nipa ba ko a freestyle FM o reporter eno kra wo mu odi ntie nim nipa bai wo mu gu ho ye adwuma filling station for no mu ye adwuma wo no kra no akwaya
ebre si ye na nso no e bra adwuma for do na apon
anado enwumre nsuo no sante seto frase be no so apon be smedias ebubom from 7 8 9 ebubom tinye it say ebubom tender na ebubom gigra pass yesuba enya sam keto o nipa apon peka hoso ye area krofo edina peka o so wo kwa akra sa filling station nanim na wudina na wudi apeka de ato aso
ye kase adum peka de ato aso se adeno ye na hona obi a wo kan bia
hona obi a be faka
ye de ha obi ba be
free fa kura hona wo be ba be gina area ni mu ha na be ba be gina peka now they are continue amanfo a ahwere o mo nkwa ne jesanya asem ketwa eno a se yi ma me bie rescue yi a papa ya nagla tenka ho asem na afi no wo tiatem na mba we wo ni media na ba no krafa wo ni media na ba no krafa so wonderful no chira so nsuo no kura no ene kura wa hwa na asanto tesa akosi male tule de to ho sa akosi Tuesday se beto sa
ase wo ma ka wo
beto sa nti ne nya wonderful no a ye mi so mo se ho asam te sen gigra no ebegusu aba na me se me dadam ana me take ground na see me TV me na me dum TV me dim dum bibia ofio na me da ho me take ground na makoto akonwam me take ground na makwakodina che se tenda na abubom ne nkwala de o wante no ate o sorry and depend at here wo de wate ahwe kura se ne obeda nyame aso be fa
yanko na weda isachaefo no yewura ima beba homa no suna
na ede na ate here
ana ese we die nka no aye kwan
wo say so wate ahwe ya ka obi a disaster na me pese o so ka amafo wo de echi amafo ba chi ahono wo ho kafra wate wo ye den wo ada na ye den yasi anu alajo mami bi ponchi na mi so di ponchi ko sa mami johnson me banku we me banku ponchi ko se banku ponchi na mu ko se banku tese ara ho osre do ni bi so
Emmanuel Saben ye meteorologist wa ho man so ono na eye wiemu sahye mo hwehwemu yi na yi musa na se eja omo hu ya na atwa na asesen era imama che na pompi sen
nyame Adom me hoye pa me chia otiefo nyina
etiefo na hwefo nyina so de wase pi we de eja mo na eba breti se ma munim de ne mususua ne makwankyere no ye de ho to so ye di kan no wiemu sahye de ye ne hu saa na ebetoa so ana se ho asem ti sen
me da se ma ekosono elinya in fact wo committee radio na nipo mo ni ade no ema areho aba beka se yakọ enkoma omo afro mo busuafo nyina yetia ne se ye rainy season normal rainy season ebia esi o oman mu rainy season start here middle part of the country no enye na do this time June July mu no na coastal belt no so edie eba but drew and I'm say ye ben epono nti enso no start say to sa na aya na ano adi because adia ema enso to na say de ema enso to no fe bibi moisture no efri eponim nti say drew ye coastal belt no so sa na there is enough moisture to sustain convective development and as a cloud formation I remember in sooner abatono anobayedin and that is the situation a woman is here and now for this week in particular right from Monday you who say in sooner anobayedin friends coastal belt no now ebe koso and as about so almost throughout the week entering into next week and see within the week and 1 day and after 2 days been maybe and so and said I into because Monday in so another and right in so another and the program made us say and soon as muna in fact share satellite image let's say in so better and as in so to muse in so as I develop weaponimo push back inland and as I ever on my reference chrome and also besama in so be breed. And see, do this time now. In fact, but ne Adom FM kasa tamani or dry season ni mun mame bibi eto just say it true. And I'm say ye war baby ye war and I say ye ben ye pono. In so to I am a hardwin. In tinyama a san campaign for ye and son in stop and edrukrano. I san commodity to aquam. Your fan said drainage systems are I am a more choky. A month for the FCCC is so concerning adeno. Medical no more can once and say anka time my war dry season in Muno and I give you almost started signing man. They say in sooner started to no day. Mipa a mouthful dying any idea so kiniade. And the babies are say and a mudia hen I pay. Say a betray a man sooner say na I say idea and son I corner become once and as I keep it to me I home preparation kakra. Tama nso no nya start here na nka enema akofoma mai ade e friend say flooding no normally engina nso dodo a ebeto so say nso no benya kwan afa ekwan ya so fam akogu eponim se bibi si ne kwan fe na akoti na afa ba bi fofo na akosai enema na
mame musa say ene ade we yaka wasem nyefie ba ko mienu miensa na nsia enumnie ya bruso ama me de maka se ebiana sebio adehia o mahwe o ana se nipa ehwe nyese sabasa na ya kwese eye de asoman enya aban asoman se biribia da afibia no hyiase ya yehwe adehia yehwe nyapade no na yesu kakra na ya bobo ya beti susa o ebe ye nyame na de manyame ana oje nyoma bebre avoidable and preventable only in Africa, specifically Ghana. And ye man your masiwi ansana yesu hwanimusu na afi ya bobo ya beti suka se nyame na de ne hotu no so ususu se bra e womi ye man na nya kasa e twato sabre si e twato sabre dia anamon ben nesese yetu enne ya da efi ne iko se de ba da sene senso tokra yirifa so se de enkura na ye nyina betimi adwobreo e betira akonnwam kama e betira fie kama e betira offices kama
that's a pass who said sana enema isitie na meno personally we enye Ghana Meteorological Agency a position near we me personal position I think say on my as on my you fa enema fa weather home serious and I say weather no anga see consider it serious because we be a PF free on so you want to tabrim and I see our dry season to say a mindful fra obi a onamna oh why say tornado and hurricane biba until a man for air check weather no Ghana no be a PF free on fa weather home asama ye kan obi a honwom Ghana Meteorological Agency ye honwom ye o man for ye honwom oban aban ne honwom ana sempanyfo mu di anim honwom I think that enema we in fact no wa problem that time we be me no problem na me nyu say be a meteorologist and some ye kan ye started di ho komo then so ato a flood ha no mama for dan ebu na say ni after that na obi a atia koda FM stations and other radio stations say so to say na maybe a rare dry season and say obi a na metu me din komo bi because obi a again and never for from say the can say whether na nya dia you see so but so apa some ba we say we near your friend na metu now you home enti ya start to say you who say I don't know have effect. In fact, we na TV friends say climate change in eba and never p ever so at this time now I think say it's getting in the hole. Now you who say idea a friend is a natural disaster no idea no because I know ba untimi nya ho hwe say me duty no maka me who say nsu beto maka kire say nipa say nsu beto and I say man kakra na mostly you can say nsu beto because that's our duty. Na say you can say nsu beto na untimi nya ho because already all that baby won and dan ade untimi pejam free ho wa also nim say nsu dan na baby and dan ni no e si nsu kwam so I say but one thing I want to highlight is say it do this time tender a light na urban. There are some few measures take. So it do this time in sono a bar with tender air bar and yes our time no and sabi ukoko share shower say a jare. One thing fear idea friend metal and as be beer metallic edisanka oma hoka. Home appliances even and then to be an go to do money in phone a first a corded phone my phone wire source no the reason we use there are some very basic things that nipa etimi because second and light next strike next so all them be metal electrically tied into kosumo me ama edi wu ana say injury aba I think say but boy, if say, Obia Bay na family, in fact, Ghana Meteorological Agency, your boy home say, at least with the media resources I want, your bay and honey yetini, ama accurate and precise weather, in time for people to plan with it. I'm talking about media resources because there are a lot of challenges we are facing in our agency, but and yet, we are praying at an appropriate time, we come out to talk about the case that's is hampering our progress and also our work, our agency. But and then the other day, we take a cue from what has happened. Going forward, you know, the best sign. In fact, attitude not change. LCRD say a battle because NIPA, all those National Sanitation Day, any other 1 month pay your quota to get them and I don't just BBS because I think I will say a month one started to ball any other basa. Say Nipan can say, oh, my, we as a son, and I answer said this year near ma. After Pierre will be going back in circles. Your cockaway, na Saba, near Koy, na Saba, near Koy. I don't think that's what we want as a nation.
You're right, Emma. It's your Subatone. Era, you know, as or no, the women's are trying, and also being for back. But quickly from the communications or ministry, as a result of the rains in and around Accra over the past 2 days, many suburbs of Accra and surrounding parts have been heavily affected, leading to heavy restriction of movement of people. The traffic situation has worsened on some roads, and fast-flowing rainwater is also impeding vehicular movement on some others. The Achimota substation has been affected by the flood water, leading to an emergency cut in power supply to a number of communities, which were otherwise not programmed to go off tonight. Residents are informed that personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, and the National Disaster Management have been deployed to intervene and provide emergency services to affected persons. The general public is kindly advised to avoid fast-moving rainwater and areas they know have big drains. Should you require the urgent attention of any of the security or emergency services, please call any of these numbers. And the numbers are 0299 005010 or 0299 00585084 or 0299 005086 or 0299 500 099 or 192. Please remain calm, restrict your movement as much as possible as we work assiduously to address this national issue. Dr. Adrian Badwam, Minister for Communications. Yabeko Santa Maria, David Anand, good morning. David Ankoma, good morning. Apom to say.
Good morning, Adom.
Great. I want to say Santa.
Oman say ucha wani behwa say kamia say enya Asem Kesee me no kasa sisi me gina nipa mienu a omo ahwe omo kwan oba baako be ma baako yabusem yehu baabi a omo free bet nipa ohun ade ne ndra na adwo no kire say no omo ye nipa num ne nam e na omo ye say omo befa bridge ne wo honom so akontini nsuo ne twefo enti onipa baako onu nya ne nkwa no ene sori anope na oye dede na omo afa business so akomu se amu no egugu anu ma me no kasai be ma baako oba baako sisi mienu aka no ensuo ne de omo ebekwa akopie beebi foforo
Yes, nipa bi no ma hwere won nkwa na se bibia sa
nipa mienu enan na ahwe omo nkwa nkasa bet mienu ne yehu amu no mienu ne yehu oba baako be ma baako sisi omo guso omo hwehwe omo aka no so because na nipa num ne nam ena nsuo ne twen enan efoye
Police for the fire service also on WhatsApp to say Nadmufo
ahanom de yehu Nadmufo wa hanom ye yehu fire service for wa ha sisi ameno kasa kra no e wo se omohwe na amu na e oda ha no omba be page free ha si
asoja for WhatsApp to say
oh yehu bibia sa e bambo dwumakuo ni mu bia ni ho no ma ewo ahase abugusu ameno kase
right David Ankoma medo asese also the in seven free Santa Maria dia Abre. It's not easy going across Accra. Yeah, heard the AC nana quickly be able to
I did at Asem na kwaya home to say me fa give us in crack for ntwom ansa ne ento ayekomo so Santa Abre ade anka yenkrata no so wa hase ya Papa J so aka no ho a wa keka bia kire ma me ha na tete bere pam ye beka nkrata na ye beka nsema owu okeke bia kire nza ma me no omu ade na msena nneama na nneama tete na yi na say give us scientific back clinic for say mo amane ye fa nto anim say ade a give us co capsules no ebedi aboa ye papa titru ne say bia waja na emoja womuo otumi num bia betimi adi aboa na afei ade a palace ne hawa ana say ubu wonsa emaye ubu wonsa ye wo ya ana say uja wo na ya obre papa no give us co capsules na mo give us speaker power capsules no na so betimi adi aboa wa for give us speaker power capsules so awafo na di ma wo papa titru any infection ahodo ye tototo ma o de poa any infection ahodo wo mema ho ni ade nyina no ebetu ase say home give us about Mr. de malaria na edokoro wo abomode apebinum na ntumi mu aw na ade a wadidi na anasempo wayare na ho to wo ntumi ndidie jaundice na ha wo wabre waye boho typhoid ni nyina ade a give us about Mr. betimi edi abo apapa ubenya bi wo usko bi nkoko halo seba wo kan shi mensa wo takra de glow sieve wo mankasim pk gombela wo tamale data pharmacy wo boliga obroni pharmacy wo wa Fred Mens okumase wo from 0543 222470 0543 222470 Rocker Clinic Limited so enkra to na de to aso Rocker na de online stories brewe ne online na nsuo ya ato ene ade a yebo ho amane ede atremo ade a Rocker se men kan cho say bomade apɛ Rockman capsules na ebedi abo apapa ne baking crying unya no me yare sa tieti ho obeye adwuma ene ade a bomade apɛ bi no mtitiri ne be ma utadua no hyeda mbo adwuma be ma utadua no ahodwo odwum me impotency betumi ade abo ena afa udisi ania no wabese petre yo na esen wo sperm so no so mu ha enteda enya adwuma papa bi a Rockman capsules rock capsules eno so bedi abo wa ya adwuma no abre wa ye boho sisimu na ye oya honam nyina na edokoro wo rock garlic mixture de ene won saye tititi honam so eye oya hypertension asthma infection nyina no rock garlic mixture etu ase mala rock ye malaria dio tatahwe na afa eya de rock tonic wa ya de na ho to wonum bi wo de ka eya mala rock no ho a ebebo apapa umoja so atia na ba hurumo ubenya biato na rocko laxative no so koko na ha wa bomodia epebi enom ala ba kuma sisika osika ene ne di hwe ni mo nkran adenta pantan junction Madina New Road Anglican na so be from 0244 183230 0244 183230 dafudai heba mesa ene dia Asem Kesee de breye nei ensuo na 20 akeka bom ne na me ba bie enkrata ne de esum ha na so ho nsem na ye bebre minim brepam ne yebekan ye ne yebekan ma wahu de yekoso won krata ni mu na emom danfo diabetes de waso nom danfo diabetes sisim na ye oya constipation past paya ana ubu nsa na te say ye oya danfo diabetes hypertension sexual weakness na no danfo diabetes betimi ade abo danfo diabetes de ade a wo so eno so infection ye bie genital infection me ma wudwiri na wudwiri wo ba o de poa na ha wa nom danfo diabetes honam na ye oya onum bi betimi ade abo ka bom dia na edutwam na na boati wo kan shi drug lane and crime anasa case work ba wo kan shi Kumasi Fred Mens Kolinak mensa wo takra the unique helps more obogo so o wa se bedro fie wo takwa smart herba wo boase Mosaic Pharmacy Green Life Pharmacy wo sujane 020787 2155 020787 2155 and 0246 493230 mama Ruby ne Dr. Asnod ena wo na mesam dia to dwan bomodia na eni omundi nsawoso na ebedi abo yi papa adia messages na dos na so braso se
ko na no mama esla ne ho de o se problem ho dada mo ni nkomo kakra
yo ya ma kwa ma be esa tia wo na pe empom te sai
the penya chi edi azuda ne de be mrade na
enye esan se wo de anura na nsuo di bubom glife ena na ma edwene ho glife ho de nsuo ntoye kura no ense da anye papa bia
ya sam and that the Negleson Quao may constituency in Nare Beach Road crank a honeyno. May then run a joke mean ya call 300 was a honya cra. The base say or Hinan Casa Ephraim say woman yamwa na a omunati sieni. Calm down, Otto Jo, Opete Quay, Glefe, a honey nara a menso, me would ya me a cra. Your friend not more almost send a rapid response. Yeah, wishing and a diachi. A man for any man in art in Sieni. You are obicra did that ever one more and answer. And so, in Sonia Muna, ya not ye.
Well, one day to an amount alcohol the AC or because
the never bedroom crap on Asem. It's menam quaso alcohol anate, and yakra, Mr. Not move for minim send an answer, almost correct, or pete glife. But wait here, Otto Johnson so problem war, Beach Road, Pentecostal Academy area on Munina problems, our ornament. The master said, wo mu tie ya omunya ya dom na omumma mehwe wo no mumwa ya na pe na e wonye kura
na dia tete ne se emiami ahodo no bi wo ho a wo mu kira ne se nipa ahwere wo mu nkwane ade wo mu afrefre wo no wo mu ka kira se bibi se si wo empotem ho ana
ene nansa na ba yu abi nsuo no fa no but enra de minti se obi ahwere ne nkwa ene nansa de aba yu abi ehu kan ewo ye me constituency ho no but enra de man ti se obi ahwere ne nkwa Wampa yese sa asambone ne de yente
emmo pote ben na wo pe oglefe ene potem wo pote kwehwe ni ade a obubo yisan se e wo de wo ta akwa ho wo mpehwe so wonim se de hote wo friend na bono na mo ben na wo hwe kwan se e de wo me de be ma wa na pe ni na moni bi kasa ye ja o se mo kan se
da wo mu ni we well se enya enkwafo esi aflade no ye behia blanket ni bucket ne niama ye di niam di omo wo bia omo de minim di omo wo niama ye hia ne de edoso se ye betumi ayi won ebi mu craft won fie mu di omo akoba bia anke beboa me but ehim ye de omo ko I have no idea won mo adwuma mu no won omo abehwe aye on assessment entimestre whatever they have on betumi di aboa ye no ye mfa mmoa nipa enkwale bi kra posi won school ntare nyina nsuo afa.
Quite unfortunate, Nana. Yeah, Uncle Iroko Vanderpoy, Ewahomana Sunan. Good morning, Mayor. Good morning. Hello. Okay, quite unfortunate. You need come on now.
Say, wafana. Me did say a man for friend.
Yeah, sanity.
What in your more? Onwa. Egusuya, friend. Iroko Vanderpoy. And I pay a person no better to commodity and Kaya, Mr. Wada. You hold no finish, you don't cassa.
Good morning, I pump to say.
Hello.
Good morning, I pump to say.
Yeah, Adom.
Quickly, the AC, is it coming as a surprise?
Please, in Pamacho, you were a period in the era of climate change. In Sobe to me, all these things can happen, but no payment Pamacho. That's what Bakuna may say,
okay.
People should delay coming to the city.
Okay.
People should delay coming to work. People should delay going to the market. Yeah, there because most of the roads you can't get through.
All right.
One more train na ensure NCD kakra na yan clear because circle kra want to me ma circle want to me ma enko aboso kan enko kaneshi enko nkakum. People should delay coming to work or going to market and attending to the business of the day. They should give an extended time to clear the roads, assess things in town, and then we can open the roads and things. Make us a cry and show no cry back until Mundile make that announcement for us. Why? Whatever other things, so we can attend to it later. Let us attend to the conditions on the ground now.
Okay, yeah, that's here, Brepi. But as I said, in terms of logistics, my crowd say within this shortest possible time, which make clear, say Kalama Bibia Kosuka Mamai.
But you were police, you were military all night, you were NADMO, all these agencies have been working all night. And I pay Adiachi, and you be Hunyama ye, baby Abia, Nipa Dida, baby Abia, Nime Bubu, baby Abia, filling station, Ashishi, Niadihina. We will see all these things in the morning. Yampeni or Mampeni Ankasa also sorry that on also them movie rumor Mubehu or Nam or access in Yama, then you be a Yabehu Yama, and idea was a year, and then we can move on.
Right. Yes, sir, that's it. But quickly, man, chip in as much more Yajmano, a woman such a force is still in Siono dear, a Becoso Ato, a bomb.
In Sono, they say any control. So, me can say in Sono started that I say, but anything I may say, a phone delay, a phone Juma, because near what Nyaya that I know, who you may be. The Maya Fabin Bacao, more be uncle Crum, more be uncle Juma, more be uncle school. That's
it for command, but the Brepemino. Yabeka Safa and cry and Casa said yes, yeah, I know my baby won't cry. Yeah, that's the period of the point. Okay, so basically that's it.
I'm what can I say? No more a Juma and penny for. What can I say? The Montias, where emergency disaster.
na penmu na kwa wanya krado wanya lakia
no
no ho akadada
no na yeso ntumi tena fie anya ise a school fo no so nkwala ne tete wa mo tena fie wa mo man nkwala ne tena fie na wa kwa school na hwisi
o baabia na se ohia mmoa mesrew hwe fa pen na tempa number si me fa tutudwa emma na afi tempa ko na frɛ na yitimi kom ommoa quickly 0299 005011 0299 005011 and 0299 005084 0299 005084 and 0299 005086 and 0299 500099 and 192. Mr. Unyamwa baby obiano or see ye need to try who ain't see baby asa yes wadaroma baby I'll share what dear mia and I BBC obiano number see them there to jay
or more what mia who do a more money some crab modiano and so na yet they say crown to me you know okay would the idea prefie na bepe for edina e woman temper bit me aboa
yeah home so na yeah the one of Ghana's finest sports presenter DJ Wallace.
DJ Wallace. Wallace kiki wasi ko foru dia ma ja wajo.
Edra isi mo
kaka. Oh
Wallace.
Na mom say nyame ya adom na say atoto yi bi anka no dia ene yesi etie di.
DJ Wallace udi a odi abati so do. Yeah that's it. Oda go can see bre.